Okay, so after doing some thoracic mobility drills, thoracic extension, a good exercise to follow up um, in addition to doing some of the pushing patterns that we showed you as well. This exercise here is just a single cable pull. Um, it helps to sort of get the hips to free up as at the same time, because now you're starting to integrate the legs into it. So these hips are sort of in a real extended position, so they're really opened up. So it helps me to get better mobility up above. When the hips are locked up, everything else is in the wrong place to begin with. All right, so that's the first thing. Second thing, like I've got like this lunge stance, so I'm activating the posterior sling. So I'm sort of working very much on that glute on that other side, lat and arm on this side. So I'm now getting a lot of core activation, but more importantly, I'm sort of, because this got a slight rotation to it, I'm really getting a lot of twisting through the thoracic spine because it's a single arm movement. All right, so let's have a look at how it goes. And there's two parts to this where I'll show you. The first one's just standing still, where you're just trying to keep everything stable around the lumbar spine and just moving the top half. So I really want to keep my belly button in, keep everything strong around here so it doesn't move, so only the top half moves. Um, Once I've got the hang of that, then I can move into like what we call a weight shift, and you'll see me move, or I'll start to get a little bit more leg. See how I move forward into the left leg, push off the left leg, and then turn and twist even more. But I'm not twisting through my lower back, I'm twisting through my upper back, and my hips are doing a lot more motion. Instead of my hips standing still, they're now actually moving. So you can see how my leg, how it ends up pointing out here, and then when I come back into it, it'll see now when I'm there, see my hips are now pointing there. So I'm getting a lot more hip motion timed with the thoracic. So very, very good for sports, this one. But again, very good exercise to free a lot of things up and add the strength and stability at the same time. So this is where all the pieces that we pulled apart and put on the floor, put them all back together in one and try to make it work as a system. All right, so it's always important to come back to that, because that's how it works in real life. Um, all right, and if you do enough of these, again, you don't need to make it super heavy. You just need to have enough on there to encourage the system to work right. Yeah, and you go back, use the drills in between sets, and yeah, and with enough time, you should start to really feel a lot more free and improve your range of motion with all of your arm, neck, and everything can work better, and you'll be able to do things without pain. All right, so hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you on our next one.